Yeah, I'm gonna click the button.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ugh.
Just can I have advantage?
Uh, why? Do you have people helping you?
You haven't even said
Uh,
what you're looking for, Lawrence. So, can
no,
can I look
no, but
for and can I have advantage?
uh, spiders they can mount, and also because of the picture that I posted.
You want big spiders that could be theoretically
But we're
Road.
ridden
fighting against
upon.
the spider cult.
We don't stand for riding spiders in this here town.
Uh,
Yes,
in
And
the
does anybody go with Lawrence to help him look for big spiders?
I will change that to big
lizards. We ride
lizard.
lizards in the mountain tribes.
Yeah.
Well done, Graham. You understand.
Also, people posted JoJo's references in an effort to appease me, and now I am angry.
Oh, the one I posted is pretty good though.
I've already seen it though. It's
And
already an old
that
JoJo
that
meme.
doesn't shock me that you've seen it. I would be shocked if you hadn't seen the JoJo meme.
If no, is anyone helping Lawrence?
If he's looking for spiders, no. If he's looking for
I've
other things that are, then maybe.
I've changed to big lizards.
Sure, we'll help with the finding lizards that we can use as mounts, like that is traditional in the mountain tribes.
All right, Lawrence, roll 2 survival checks with advantage.
Oh yeah, you help him. I had to roll myself.
I mean, if you had asked people, they might have been able to help you.
Where did Croc go? He just vanished. And then came back with the lizard.
18.
Sure. I need another one.
With advantage or just normal?
With advantage.
At 6.
You pick up some tracks, but are unable to, like, successfully follow the lizard through some, like, slightly dense jungly areas.
Okay.
In
But you do know where a lizard is. Vaguely.
In the jungle. Well,
In
swamp.
the jungle, the mighty jungle.
The Mulan song starts now.
Fitness, do you want to do anything?
Yeah, something I thought of earlier in the week was I could go and look for any trees that it looks like I'd be able to fell rather easily by hand, by either like just punching them and stunning, striking them to shatter them at the base, because I have woodcarver's tools and proficiency with it. So if I take down a load of trees, I can make a load of quarterstaffs for all the goblins to use. So at least they're not just running around with dinky daggers and that. They'll have a bit of a harder hitting weapon.
Yeah, sure. You can, like, how do you want to go about cutting this tree down? Are you gonna, like, cut it with any sort of,
He very clearly said he's gonna Minecraft it.
like,
No, I said I was going to do
punch?
I was going to do a friggin' Dante on that demon gate in DMC4 where he stunning strikes it and shatters it at the base. So like the tree gets a con save. Or at least that's how I'd imagine it worked.
The tree.
Joseph said roll to hit the tree. Hello?
Yeah, I heard.
Oh, okay, sorry.
I was just loading it. 12.
You successfully punch the tree.
Does,
And the tree remains standing. It's still alive.
oh,
You've punched it.
Even if I've used a stunning strike on it? So I've used my key on it?
It's already unable to move.
Yeah, fair logic.
It's a tree. It's not going anywhere. Do you want to keep punching the tree?
Yeah, Colt will incorporate it into his training in general, daily training to strengthen his punches by repeatedly kicking them until they go down and move on to the next one. And then he goes, "Well, that'll make a load of staffs for everybody."
Is
Cool.
this not
After about like 7 punches, you manage to you manage to fell a tree.
Is this not like the kickboxing training thing where they like kick trees to like break their bones?
Yeah,
So
it's,
that
it's
It
that
is.
sort of mentality. Yeah.
Cool. So you get wood and turn it into staffs. Can you make me? Do you have like wood carver's tools?
Yes, I said at the start I have woodcarver's tools and proficiency with them as well.
Cool. Give me a roll of that. Give me a roll of your wood carving tools.
So that'll be what, a D20 plus
It's,
my proficiency?
Is plus your proficiency like woodcarver's tools are a dex thing?
Yeah.
Right,
So
so it's dexterity
Dex
plus proficiency.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So that'll be a D20 plus 8. D20 plus 18.
Cool. You do a pretty good job of like making these into staffs. I'll say that's what you can be doing in your like in between training the goblins.
And also
You
arming them as
spend
well.
you spend time like making like little quarter staffs for them. Andrew, do you want to spend your time in between training goblins, like, essentially trying to make your beast tame?
It's like a mix of like the taming and showing them how to do riding and things like that.
It's gotta be tame before you can teach them to ride it.
Can I help?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I mean like while I'm doing the taming and stuff, I'm using that as like visual teaching.
I'm just saying, like, after you finish taming it, then they will learn. They will start learning how to ride it.
I mean, I
Yeah.
can cast animal friendship on it to make it easier to tame and stuff, right?
This is true. So you're like helping Andrew out with the whole taming process, then.
Yeah.
Andrew, does animal friendship like give any bonuses to checks with animals, or?
Give me a second. I'm just checking exactly what it does. But I believe it just makes it friendly to us, and as long as we treat it nicely, it'll stay friends after the friendship is done.
All right. Andrew, make me. Oh.
The beast has a wisdom save. So basically, we're convinced the beast it's our friend if it fails a wisdom save.
It has a +0.
Cool. Does a 11 beat your spell save DC?
It does not. So yeah, so it's
cool.
It is like our friend and will
be
cooperative.
It is friendly towards you.
So my theory
Andrew,
would be that would give him a lower DC on trait animal handling.
Make me a couple of animal handling checks. Is anybody helping Andrew out with this?
Can I also help?
Would that be an animal handling
Graham,
check? In which case, I'll assist.
Graham, you can help. You are too busy in between your own training, crafting weapons, and teaching the goblins.
And Steve the Paladin is currently searching for more animals.
To be permanently helpful to this whole like process.
Yeah, that's fair.
I help.
Lawrence, you can help if you want as well, but Graham is already helping.
Yes, I said if Graham's already helping, I'll just go stand off in the corner.
You can do your own thing if you want during the time.
Like, there are many goblins who need to be taught how to fight.
This is true. You can either dedicate more time to like teaching goblins, or you can spend time training yourself if you want. In between training the goblins, or you can just train more goblins.
I will dedicate 50% of my time to training the goblins, and 50% of my time dedicated to training myself.
Sure. Give me one more animal handling check.
Sure.
Same as before. Not you, Lawrence.
That's a good thing then.
One of the lizards just bit him, even though he was nowhere near it.
The lizards don't. The lizard looks at you disapprovingly, Lawrence.
I look disapprovingly back.
Yeah, it takes a while. It takes like 2-ish weeks, but the lizard is finally sort of calm enough to be like he's comfortable and he's like ready to follow you guys around and have fun times. He's chilling. He's vibing.
Ooh, Joseph, could I roll a
Mm.
religion check to see how many people turn up to my nightly church sessions?
Give me
I just like the idea of
Give
not
me
wanting this.
give me a religion roll with disadvantage.
Ooh.
Graham, you can oppose this if you want.
Sorry?
You
missed
can
that.
oppose Andrew trying to convert the mountain tribe to his religion.
How do I pose this?
Oh, it's
Please
not gonna
make
be
me a
hard.
Please make me a religion check with advantage.
All you have to do is beat a 10.
Where's my religion score? 18.
No.
A couple of people seem vaguely interested initially, Croc, but like then they remember that but the shamans just returned. They've been filled with hope again. They can't abandon him now. They've got to continue worshipping their dinosaurs.
It's just
It's the only way.
Cato starts telling the ancient stories of the mountains and the giant dinosaur that lived within the mountains.
There's like every night Croc holds the ceremony and loads turn up and then Kato starts talking and they all leave. There's just one that stays to be polite. It's like just go listen to the T-Rex stories. Yay!
Now, my friend Croc here, as a truly great lizard person as he is, reminds us of the greatness of the T-Rexes by his appearance. I'm like using Croc as an example of why the T-Rex religion is awesome. And he's like, God damn it.
Yeah, all the goblins are now like very
T-Rexians.
They're all very inspired by your words, and their fervor is higher than it once was.
I'm going to try and see if there's any of them that, in the time I'll have been seeing if there was any of them that were inclined towards the druidic arts and trying to like bring them along as a shaman, because we need to replenish that group of casts.
Let's have a little roll. See how many of them want to become
wisdom of 13 or higher.
Want to become a shaman. Precisely 2 of them.
Sure, I will take these 2 specifically under my wing and take them into a cave system and start teaching them the ways by drawing on the walls to show them the things they need to learn. No one else
Cool.
should be allowed in the cave during the several hours a day that we do this discussion.
I'll mark them with green because
The secrets of the tribe's druidic paths must be hidden from those who are not worthy.
Yes. Lawrence, you spent like a decent amount of time training them, slightly more than everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
You get. Actually, I'll have everybody else roll persuasion checks to see how many you rally towards you. With some slight weighted advantage for, like, Lawrence spending more time and stuff.
Rolling persuasion? Everybody or just
So, everybody except you.
okay? Because I've got my 2.
Because you have your 2 people. Because those were the 2 goblins who had high enough wisdom, so they're just like automatically on your team. That's good showing from Croc. Mox is maybe not the best, Lawrence.
Persuasion.
How does Stevie Boy do it?
How persuasive is the Steve?
He talked about the
You
Just-
roll in your check as well.
yeah,
Roll.
13.
Sorry, you can now
Apparently
explain what
murder
you're
is
doing
very-
for your 13.
Apparently, murder is very appealing to them.
Yes, you see, the thing about murder is yes.
Croc, I'll mark yours with purple. You get 3 of them, Croc. They seem very interested in like the stuff you're saying.
It's like they're not really interested in the religion, but he's like, ooh, you can ride the lizards. Like, yeah,
You can
but
ride the
have you
lizards,
heard
though.
about like Tiamat and Bahamut? No,
Lizards, though.
All right, fair enough.
Lawrence, you get 2, which I will mark with red.
Like blood.
And only one joins cult.
Whatever, they'll be a star pupil.
Who is all happy about life. And the training commences. Now, do you guys want to stay in the village to train, or like near and around the village, or do you want to like begin your travels while training?
I will start travels with my goblins and teach them in guerrilla warfare.
God, so they leave and they never come back again.
So you want to split the party? Got it. Does anyone want to go with him, or are you just gonna stay and train?
What I actually mean with that is we go to the outskirts of the village.
So you stay in the village area. Got it.
Yeah.
So everybody stays in the village to train. In that case, time passes relatively uneventfully. It takes about 5-ish months for everything to come together and conclude. All this training. Let's see how they all did.
That one. Shit.
Yeah.
They learnt nothing.
First,
You wasted
We're
5
gonna-
months.
Colt's people. He picked stuff up pretty fast. Now we've got Lawrence's too.
Yeah, random golden channel, that fury of the small.
First one did pretty well. The other one was like quite confused because you said to start traveling, and he missed like a bunch of the lessons because he was like halfway down the path by the time you like said actually we should stay around the outskirts. So he got like halfway there and had to turn back around.
Yeah.
Now we're on Croc's lot. Let's see how good they are at learning.
1-1-1. They're not bad.
One of them did all right. One of them, he was too busy staring at the lizard to make much real progress.
Stop
He's
petting the lizard.
He was just very interested in feeding the lizard.
And one of them did really well.
And your final one, Star Pupil, she did really well, yeah. And finally, Graham's too.
The Kia 2.
One of them did pretty good. The other, eh.
Like sitting there with a stick, being like having to hit that whenever else to get them to stay awake during the lesson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they all managed to like, just about scrape together the whole. They're just about ready to like do the basics at least. Some of them got a little further than that. Some of them are like just minimal, but
I like the
Yeah.
idea. The 15 one picked up wild shape perfectly. The other one was like, okay, now turn into a stegosaurus. Turns into a badger. No. Alright, how about a squid turns into a badger? No. Anything other than a badger turns into a badger.
I can't wait for that one to to come like really clutch in at the end of this story and turn into a giant badger. Or something.
I'm picturing the one that I got an 18. He's basically like a quarterstaff wielding Yoda at this point.
Yeah, he did really well.
He-
The only person in the entire goblin tribe who like learned faster than him was Croc's people. She learned incredibly quickly and became a pretty good cleric. Anyway,
Shall I also add in the flavour of what we talked about last week with regards to the changing of Colt's fighting style?
yeah, sure.
Just adding this in for flavour. Before he was if the part of him that's a fighter had the superior technique which allowed him to like push enemies around, but what with recent events he takes a bit of time while training while training that one goblin and quit making staffs for everybody to get the rat to cast darkness and then have the goblin that he's training to attack him, and he has to either defend himself or use deflect missiles to catch projectiles that the other goblins are throwing at him in an attempt to learn how to feel his surroundings through projecting his ki around. And as a result, he has blind sight now. He's now changed from superior technique to blind fighter.
He has mastered the art of blind fighting.
So yeah, that's a thing now.
Yay, now only Lawrence is going to be blind.
He's got his hand light.
That doesn't help in darkness.
Not magical darkness, no.
Well, it's not like you have a character who just spams that everywhere.
Yeah.
Anyway, sure everything will be alright. He's gonna. So the goblins are all sort of like, at least at a decent level of like training. He's gonna head out.
Where we're heading? Spider hunting?
You got. I
Kill
mean,
that traitor.
entirely up to you. Do you want to go reclaim your homeland, or murder some spider cultists, or I guess you could just like wander off in a random direction. That's always a possibility.
Reclaim our homeland, head back into the mountains, kill the spider cultists, head into the caves. Random direction is like, I'm gonna put it to the traditional goblin way of doing things.
Mm-hmm.
1 2 we go reclaim home. 3 4 we head into the caves. 5 6 we just head in a random direction. 6 random direction it is.
Got it. Which way do you decide to
Yeah,
just leave in?
Guys, maybe not random?
Plot ignored.
What do you mean, Croc?
Well, it has been like 5 months, so you know, spider cultists are still out there. Like, you know, the guy who abandoned you and betrayed you. You remember that at all?
Kato looks like he had completely forgotten about the man that his former mentor betraying them.
Whilst all this training and stuff is going on, can I try and secretly? All right. Can I now try and convince the two goblins that I've been training to convert to my religion?
Roll me a religion check with disadvantage.
You have to beat an 18.
I mean, can I roll as well for like opposing that religion?
12.
You can if you want to, but they both already disagree with you. You start to bring up some subtle things, and then they immediately go like, "But that's against the way of the dinosaurs."
I mean, realistically, murder is definitely not against the way of the dinosaur.
Oh, but like, just senseless murder. It's against the way of the dinosaurs. The dinosaurs want you to like hunt your prey down because they're delicious.
Exactly. Well learned, children of the tribe.
This guy just wants us to like stab people for funsies. That's not the dinosaur way.
No, we only stab people when they're in our way or we need to eat.
Exactly.
Good, I was testing your faith and you've passed.
Roll deception with disadvantage.
18.
That's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Let's see if these like the wisdom crew goblins will be able to see through this. No, both of them believe that you were just testing their faith.
Smart boys.
Back to Kato's on the. But how can we ignore the goblin random way of deciding all of our fate? It is the way of our ancestors.
One of the goblins pipes up. He has a point. He is the leader.
But I do want to kill that bastard.
Well, like your compatriot just said, Kato, you're the leader. You get to make the decision.
No, but fate has decided. I am in charge. 1, 2, 3, we continue on random. 4, 5, 6, we follow. We go kill the guy. 4, okay, we go kill the guy. Fate has decided that it was wrong the first time.
Fate has changed its mind.
Fate has had second thoughts. Great.
Let's go kill a guy.
We wander randomly like the patterns of migration of the T-Rex off to murder our enemies.
So it takes us twice as long to get there.
So you take a really inefficient route.
Yes, but it means they'll never know that we're coming.
To get to the spider cave. Alright. It takes you like a day and a night of like, you have to like set up camp at one point because you take a big detour and you have a little sleep in the woods as you approach. Oh, remember this amazing map?
What amazing map would that be?
The one with the T-Rexes on it, or like...
This one.
Oh, okay.
Pause for spider map. Oh, the fire's still going.
No, it has
Still on
extinguished.
fire 5 months later.
Just very hard to fully get a hold of.
It really is. Like, I highlighted the whole area and it's like, no, you've highlighted fuck all. Like, no, I have.
There we go, got it. Fire is dead.
You have killed the fire.
And there's your friends, all with you. And that guy's not here. So you guys set up camp here for a bit. Let's see if interesting things happen.
No. Only good things.
Did you say that we were having a rest, a long rest and sleep in this forest?
Yeah, you would have to.
Cool to bring up. When me and my tribe used to travel, we used to have a guard on watch. They used to take shifts every couple. or 2 hours at a time. Shouldn't we be doing that? We have enough
We,
people.
we would definitely be doing that.
The goblins are like pretty happy to take the shift.
I will take first shift with some of the goblins.
Cool.
I will take last shift as it is the tribe leader's job to do that.
Got it.
I'll take
Well-
second. Well, me and my goblin will take second.
In
I might
that
have to name this
case,
goblin.
in that case, 1 second. Graham, you're being taken away for secrets.
Oh God.
That's never a good sign.
Well, this gives me a good time to think of a name for my lizard.
Bill.
Unless Joseph names the goblins, I'm just going to name the one I've got.
But sir, I have a name. No, this is your name now.
Well, this is what I'm going to call you.
All right.
For both of mine, Bill and Ted.
We're both women, sir.
Excellent.
Bill and Ted.
Excellent. Ning, ning, ning.
They're going on an excellent adventure.
They are excellent to each other.
Excellent. I'm shit at doing voices.
Practice makes perfect.
Yeah, it takes a lot of practice. I mean, I've been practicing for like a year and a half or just over that now, and I'm only just now starting to get to an area where I'm like, yeah, I can definitely do this now.
Hmm.
I at least like to feel like I might have put a stopper in whatever fuckery Joseph had for with that 88 when I went, hang on a minute, we should have guards.
Yeah.
Wait
And I
a
went,
minute.
shit, I'm gonna have to take Graham away now.
Brap.
All right. The night passes relatively uneventfully. But
We
Lar-
don't all die in our sleep.
give me a perception check, Lawrence, and some your goblins are gonna do the same. Lawrence.
Christ. 11.
Both the goblins don't see anything. And I changed that so it's not rolled to GM. But the goblins see nothing. You don't see anything either.
Because there's nothing
And
there.
And we all die in our sleeps. Good.
No, everything's fine. All the things are okay now.
Can I check my equipment?
Sure. You do a quick inventory of your things. They all seem to be there.
Hmm. Can I look at my two goblins?
Your goblins seem to be fine. They're a little sleepy, but other than that, they're like fine.
Do you two remember everything I taught you?
They say yes.
What did I teach you?
He hasn't asked them that yet, so They will reply yes.
So what did I teach you?
You're the teacher. You should know that. Why don't you teach us again?
Mm.
So can you remember?
One of them pipes up and says, you taught us to the masterful ways of channeling the power of our god to hit things with the sword in the most promising of ways. And the other one looks like he was about to say something, looks at the other one, and then says, yeah, that. What he said.
You don't remember, do you?
Of course I remember.
I will insight that.
Just roll insight. I don't know. It's
12.
you think that one goblin is lying.
Ah, would I lie to you?
Heretical lies.
You just lied
Tell me
again.
Tell me why I shouldn't kill you right now.
Because I'm on your side?
But you've forgotten what I taught you.
Other people in the camp pipe up like, because
I was-
we'd kill
yep.
you?
And like,
Well,
you
aren't we?
know...
If we're the rest of us are asleep, does anybody wake up during this conversation?
The other goblin... no, everybody's still basically just sleeping.
So that's the
Soundly.
problem with this situation. Everyone else would be jumping on Steve right now, but this is at night when we're asleep.
It's just those two goblins and Steve for this shift.
Fortunately for you, I'm willing to reteach you what I was going to teach, what I've taught you, just as a refresher.
I don't need that. I remember it all perfectly. Anyway, keep watch. Oh.
7. For insight.
You know that this goblin does not remember what, like, you were talking about before.
I'll tell one of them to climb up into this tree, and the other to climb up into this tree, and I will climb up into this tree.
Sorry. You tell him to climb in this tree and which other tree?
This tree.
Alright, cool. Tree.
And
Tree.
tree.
That's a dexterity check. Can you make me acrobatics?
10.
You manage to just about scramble up the tree. You do snap a few branches and twigs on your way up. You get a little bit up the tree.
And we'll keep a watch out from here.
Cool. Your shift comes to an end and nothing really happens.
Okay. I'll wave the other two to go and get some rest.
They are already asleep. As the next lot of people have, like, woken up.
I will go and get some sleep also.
The rest of the night passes pretty uneventfully until everybody wakes up in the morning. A bunch of the goblins, like, whisper among each other about stuff.
Am I able to overhear what they whisper about? Do they whisper in...
Give me a perception check. as they all murmur, murmur, murmur.
Well, they murmur.
8.
Let's see how. Yeah, it's not that hard. You overhear them whispering about like how you seem pretty murdery and not nice.
Interesting.
And like how you threatened to kill one of them, like in the night.
Uh-huh.
Uh, Grim, you're also like the murmurs come in your direction. Whether you choose to respond to them or not is up to you.
Sorry, when Kato's woken up, he's still just thinking about the dream he had, and he's like, "We need to hurry, everyone, to the caves." The Earth itself is crying out. Space Australia itself is crying out for us to stop these people.
Yeah,
Really,
boss.
really weird that we named this planet Space Australia.
But it wouldn't be weird though. That would be normal.
It's totally normal.
Yeah.
Cool. Man, that was very close. I almost accidentally deleted the map. That would have been bad.
Generally, you
Imagine-
want to try and not do that.
Even gods nearly fuck up every now and again. Oh no, I nearly deleted a planet.
That would have been awkward.
Ah, well, so many millions of stories come to an end.
Oh well.
You find your way back to the entrance of the cave. It has been webbed over though now.
Ugh, dirty.
Can I cut through the webbing with my sword?
Roll an attack.
$15.
You cut at the webbing,
I am not raging, by the way. So that was just.
and some of it comes loose.
I will continue slashing at it.
Cool. You slash enough away to like make a decent hole for people to jump down in.
I will go first since my hand is lit.
Cool. You fall down into the cave.
Can't remember from last time. Did we take fall damage here?
You didn't because you.
Everyone else did.
That's true.
No, we
Yeah.
didn't. Because I crawled down as a giant thing.
Yeah, so some of it did, some of it didn't.
Yes.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm just thinking about our goblin troop, that's all.
It seems that it is. It seems that it's misty in here, but you all immediately notice upon landing on the ground, the entire floor is covered in intricate webbing.
It's fine. Unlike the person who just jumped down, I'll just like use the lizard to ferry people down safely. Like, you could have waited and I would have helped you down. Okay, he's jumped.
Lawrence, you take 6 fall damage.
can you up my size, please?
Oh, he's a teeny scorpion. Yeah, you're a big scorpion.
Thanks, punch. Just because I've
I-
got 120 feet blind sight in this position.
Yeah.
Sorry,
It's
60 feet blind sight. Wrong.
it's
wrong.
difficult. The ground is difficult terrain here because of all the webbing. You have 60 feet of blind sight. Do you? Ooh, you see things.
Joseph, could you please make Snacks one size bigger?
Yes.
He's a big boy.
There you go.
Look at the boy.
Aw.
Look at the boy.
Hey, have any of you seen a problem with Roll20 where like you make a new character sheet and then it doesn't let you make it like a traditional D&D character sheet?
I don't think so.
Because I've got an issue with a game I'm setting up that like I make a character sheet and then you go to try and like edit it and it just gives you bio and info and then attributes and abilities. What the fuck's happening here?
Did it call it something like the character mancer or something like that?
No, the character mancer doesn't
There you go.
appear.
You see all of that.
That just doesn't appear.
I think I had a similar issue where you had to specifically select what game you were playing and what and
So I may have to remake the game.
you can go into the settings and reselect what character sheet you want.
Okay, I'll figure out how to do it later. We're in the middle of this game.
Yeah.
I am gonna act as like a mobile turret for like goblins.
Ah, one of those mobile scorpion turrets.
Yeah, exactly. You know the scorpion tanks? I'm like one of those.
Nice. There you go. You see many a thing.
Including an icky thing.
Please roll initiative.
Oh no.
Oh.
Can you please
hang on.
work out how many goblins would fit on the scorpion's back to help with attacks of like fending stuff off of the scorpion?
Cool. I think possibly all of them. Hang on. Yes, all of them can fit on your back. Just. You've got space for one more. So all goblins are on your back. We will use this goblin to keep measure of that. I'll just put them next to you. But they will count as all of the goblins. But they now ride you. Goblinium will roll their initiative.
All this goblin-based armor I've got. It's great.
You do have goblin-based armor. There we go. The goblins have 6. Epic. Alright, now we just have to pull up that one. That one. Alright, so you get that. You get this. You get that. And finally, da boy, guess that.
All that.
Cool. Now we. Alright. Snacks, what's your dexterity? And what's the rat's dexterity?
Okay, the rat wins.
Cool. So, rat goes to...
The rat always
9.
wins.
What is your dexterity, though? It's important.
Snacks's is 1. And K2's is only 2 because it's 40 in. I thought like he had much higher. And I made sure to name the lizard so that when it dies, I can be sad.
You can be sad about it. Well done, you get to be sad. You unlock
Yay!
sadness.
Your grand prize is the big sad.
Yay!
Cool. Now I have to sort that again. Your dexterity, sorry, what is it?
Which one?
For snacks. What's snacks' dex?
The dex is 12, so +1.
Cool. So that is at... And this is at... Cool. No, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Croc, what's your dex?
What? 4. Or +4.
+4. Nice. Just to make sure you don't go anywhere in the initiative. In case it needs your sword again. Cool. We are, I believe, if everybody's rolled, ready to begin.
But the person who rolled a 30.
Colt.
Yes. Since I have blind sight, I can jump onto these fuckers straight away now. So he's gonna waste no time and start laying into the first enemy that he sees.
Coolio.
Oh shit! I'll have to do that twice because my first turn is done. Well, it's a 20, so I guess that hits.
Yes, that does hit pretty easily. Do you want to do anything with that punch? Do you want to make it a stunning punch or whatever? And the 22 also hits. You can choose not to.
I'm trying to remember how tanky these things were the last time I fought them.
They're not super tanky.
Yeah. And I'm also going to take advantage of the fact that I have advantage and use the shocking combo as well. Do this
Sure,
and this.
Yeah, you put that one down.
Yeah, so... And that's my turn. He literally just shoots past Kato like a lightning bolt and just smashes clean into that face spider with a flurry of blows so fast it just looks like a blur in the blink of an eye, and splat. This face spider is all over the wall.
Yep.
Skull.
Then that is what you hear, actually. You hear some scuttling. On top of the scuttling you heard over there.
A splat.
As you hear some scuttle splat, now you hear some scuttle. As
Yeah,
you see a weird thing with spider legs for arms, but it's human sized and it's a large, like, belly crawling across the ceiling.
It's like, you know, the flash that you got in the walls off of a flash of lightning. It's that, but instead of thunder, you just hear after it.
Ugh.
And he's gonna try and web up one of the goblins on the Scorpone's back.
Do they get cover for being on my back? Oh, it doesn't matter with that. No.
It gets a strength check. Oh, goblins are not. They're not.
Which-
They're not.
Which
very-
one's
It
doing
is.
this?
Ooh.
This thing, I believe.
It is that thing, yeah. It's
It's that
crawled along. It's crawled along the ceiling.
Cool.
The goblin. Oh, sorry, goblin doesn't make that check yet. But the goblin is restrained. And that's its turn. Croc, it's you.
It is me. Let's go for something simple to start with. I'm gonna cast Bless on my friends.
Yay, friends.
And then summon Magical Sword with bonus action.
Where do you put your sword?
Next to the Scorpion. I'll draw it in a minute.
Sure. Is that all you can do?
I'll also move up. And that is everything.
Cool. This little phasey boy is gonna try and get at some of the goblins. He's gonna try and get the restrained goblin from the ceiling.
Pincer protection.
Pins of protection. Sure, I will give the goblins like it's like quarter
Half
cover.
cover?
I'll give him quarter cover for being on the scorpion.
So like +3 AC?
I will give them plus a little bit because scorpion, and it's cool. It's a cool idea. I like it. I like that you are fortress goblin.
That is the attempt, just to like protect the little things before we get to fight properly. But yeah.
So it's gonna bite, and claw. Well, I'm gonna be honest. One of those hits.
It's the 15, right?
Yeah,
/
goblin.
22, sorry.
The goblin that was restrained by webbing. He's not dead, but he does look very hurt. He does.
Is he poisoned?
He does look pretty hurt. He needs to make his con. Oh, missed the con button. Yes.
Cool.
And then the phase spider isn't there anymore.
In things with blind states, still see phase spiders. I can't.
No, they're in the ethereal plane. They don't exist on this.
Right, so
plane.
you need true sight to see them still.
Yeah.
Right.
I should. Oh.
Yeah.
Yep.
Once they fuck off, they're in a different plane of existence.
Yeah.
And then it's this boy's turn. You see a thing crawl out of the abyss of darkness. And he's gonna he's just gonna run up to you. He's gonna take a dash action to get to like there, because he can't actually do anything else. And it's this boy's turn, who will move up and try and attack the Scorpone. Uh, 23 to hit the Scorpion.
Yep.
Please make a con saving throw, and you take 8 piercing and 8 poison damage. So 16 total, just in case.
Yeah, I was getting my notepad file up so I can keep track of hit points. Wrong one. Plus a D4.
There you go, the D4 saved you.
Because I assume I got blessed.
You did.
I
blessed all of the players.
In that case, you only take half the amount of poison damage.
Oh, so I accidentally take... Okay, I'll change my notes.
Yes, you've only taken 12 damage.
Don't forget, Kate. What would it be? At least Kato has the thingy bond as well. So another. Don't forget the other D4.
Sure,
That's
sorry
true.
about that. Yeah, I forgot that.
Steve!
Steve.
Steve will.
Get these motherfucking spiders out of this motherfucking cave.
This is our cave now.
One second.
BRB, one sec.
Burb.
I'm eventually gonna finally get to do something as a scorpion.
Are you really?
Oh!
Because I still have
Oh.
grenades left.
Oh,
Crap.
don't.
But they helped so much.
I've just remembered I have aura of protection, which meant that creatures within 10 feet of me get a bonus equal
Of
to
your
my
charisma.
modifier to add to saving throws.
That would be really useful to have known when the goblin was being restrained and killed, as well as when we're doing this. Yeah, so like, remember you have these auras.
Can you position yourself to
Anytime
utilize
we
them?
have to make a save, please remember to shout at us that we need to, add plus whatever your charisma is.
And try to position yourself so that we can actually benefit, because it is just a 10-foot radius.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna want to get past me to kill something as well, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, you want to move yourself past me to like in base with something, and then.
I mean, probably
Alright,
one,
I'm back.
probably
What
one of
are
the
you
best
doing?
strats would be for me and
Lawrence has
Steve
just
to take the
remembered
front
his
line.
Lawrence has just remembered his ability that says we get plus whatever his charisma is to all of our saving throws while we're near him.
Nice.
What is the number of plus we get, Lawrence? What is your charisma?
+3.
So would +3 have stopped the goblin being restrained or poisoned?
Possibly. Hang on.
It would have made a 15 on its strength save.
Oh, it doesn't get to make that. Yeah, I rolled it too early. That was
Sure.
probably that.
It would have made it. It would have made it. No, I think it passes its con save, right? No, sorry, it would have only made it an 8. What am I doing?
It's
it's
it's still
yeah.
things are exactly the same as they were.
Yeah. Okay,
And
Steve, get on with your turn and do something. Let's see what you can do, murder man. You've not murdered anything yet in this entire game.
Yeah. I will rage. And I will shout, "Get out of my fucking cave." I will run here.
hang on, you started around here, right?
I run 25 feet.
You can only move 15 feet with normal movement because it's difficult terrain. You remember the floor is web.
The floor is spiders.
Oh,
And
it's
the
spiders.
ceiling is spiders.
This is
And the
accurate.
walls are spiders.
This is
God.
all accurate.
Spiders.
The walls have spiders.
Could we please stop
Yes.
saying the word spiders? I might have to leave.
In that case, I will not rage. And I will walk here.
Mm-hmm.
How damaged does the
Not
does
damaged
the
at all.
goblin look?
Does the what look? Sorry, you
How
cut out.
damaged does the goblin look?
Really badly damaged.
Really badly hurt. Almost as if he's like, if he were a normal goblin that didn't have a level, he'd be dead.
It took 8 damage and is almost dead.
I will give him 8 points of healing with my lay on hand.
Ah, he's back to fighting form. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah. Now, everyone within 10 feet of me, it has this aura of protection.
Cool. Giant Scorpone.
Giant Scorpone will attack its mortal enemy, the giant spider.
Spider.
Yeah.
So we make a claw attack. A
That hits. That's gonna hit a giant spider, yeah.
For 9 damage, and you're grappled.
Oh no. Yes, a spider in trouble.
Am I in reach of the other thing, or is it just the spider?
It's like on the ceiling, but technically, yes, you are
Okay.
within reach of it still.
So,
Because you are big boy.
so I grappled the spider with the one claw,
Mm-hmm.
and I attempt to grapple the weird creature with the other claw.
Mm-hmm.
20 to hit.
Uh, I think that hits. Yeah, that hits.
For 5 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, you feel weird attacking this thing. It feels very strange, almost like there's a familiarity to it.
Sure, so I've got like spider grabbed with one claw, thing grabbed with the other claw so they can't move, and then I'm gonna use my which one do I use my sting on? I'll sting the weird thing for
Yeah, that's gonna get him.
for another 5 piercing, and it needs to make a DC 12 con save.
Constitution.
It passes.
Nice.
So it takes 4d10. So it takes 9
Uh,
poison damage.
surprisingly enough,
It's resistant.
no, it dies.
Oh, okay. So yes,
Uh,
I've grabbed it.
you
I've grabbed this.
do notice that that one did seem injured already, though.
Yeah, so I've just like grabbed it, stung it, killed it, got a spider in my other claw. And I would like to sort of. No, I'm just gonna stay in this bottleneck at the moment. I think, just for safety reasons.
Then it's another spider who's gonna like move to there, and is going to shoot some icky sticky web at you, and
Misses.
miss spectacularly. Then it's another speed ray, who is gonna. This boy's gonna move just to there. He's not gonna pull any fancy plays or anything. He's gonna wander a bit closer to you. That's this guy. He's gonna come to here. And then cast.
What's casting? Oh, that guy. Sorry.
Your old friend.
Wait, what?
Sorry,
What's-
I have players for my Sunday game messaging me with their characters for this week, so I was a bit distracted there. Apologies.
Oh yeah, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah. Can
Are you casting Fireball?
What makes you say that? It's a 20-foot radius.
Be really weird for a spider-themed thing to no fireball.
It would be weird if it was doing that.
He's throwing a ball of flaming spider web.
Can
Yeah,
you all
especially
make
when
a
it's just gonna set
dex? Can all of you except for basically just Colt make a dexterity saving throw?
Oh no.
Yes, 1 second.
16.
I got a 1.
The one fails. The 16 fails. What did Croc get?
Yeah.
17.
Yeah.
17 I think fails. Ooh, no, Croc is okay by just. Well, he takes half damage.
Oh no, aura of protection.
Oh yeah,
If
sorry.
you-
Remember,
Everyone
we're
gets a
all
plus
actually
five,
3 higher.
plus 3.
Yeah.
Oh,
If-
then
Also, Steve, don't you have bless? And Croc, did Croc bless himself as well?
I'm gonna be
Yes.
honest. Steve having bless, he's got one currently.
Steve not getting out of
Yeah,
this,
it's actually not going to matter, is
but
it?
everyone else now passes.
Everybody else passes. Steve, on the other hand, yeah. So, Lawrence, you take that plus that.
So 26 so far.
Yeah, you take 26 damage, and everybody else takes half of that. 2d8. The first 2d8 are bludgeoning. The rest is cold. And now the terrain around you is extremely difficult terrain. As there is now lots of ice there. Then it is this little dude's turn, who will... Not you.
So many
You.
spiders.
Who will crawl along the ceiling. I'll just put him slightly off center of that dude. Move that dude back where he goes. He's gonna try and bite at a goblin. Oof.
Sadly, that hits.
And the goblin is...
It only does half that damage, remember.
This is true, but really wants to make that con save. Does
Yeah.
goblin?
Yeah.
Oh, bad.
Make
He's
your con
got-
save, then.
Yes.
So
And
it
he's
passes.
fine.
Yeah.
Well, he's not fine. He's been, like, horrifically
Injured,
bitten
yeah.
and poisoned. But he's, actually...
He's got a +3, remember.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Goblin is unconscious.
Oh, god damn it.
They're not very tanky.
They're goblins.
They are They are, in
I'm
fact...
tanky and I'm a goblin.
A normal goblin has 7 HP.
You're a scorpion.
Like,
And the
these-
ones I was training should be able to become animals as well.
Badgers.
it's
They've
not
had
been...
5 months of training, don't they not have and level?
Yeah.
There's just 2 levels by now.
Things have possibly levels, maybe. But, again, now it's their turn.
Fuck up the
And-
spider that's grappled. Come on. Or the one that's
And
not
on-
grappled. Just fuck up a spider.
And on their turn...
And on their
Alright.
turn, they had a duck.
Yay. Oh.
They are going to... Yeah. They're gonna do this.
don't-
This.
Oh, you're really
I don't know
hyping
if
this
you're
up.
ro- Are you rolling to GM again, or
No. I'm just the two that you trained both throw some icy knives at those two big spiders that are in front of you. Scorpion, can you make me 2 dexterity saves?
Scorpione? Scorpione.
And the big
Uh,
spiders also need to do so as well.
So
One
everyone.
big spider passed the other one, failed, and I think
I passed twice.
nice, well done. In that case, you take half of essentially. I'll just roll them all together. You take half of this.
The spiders not both need to make 2 saves.
Uh,
Ice knife.
this
the
is
explosion.
true, but I'll make those in a second once I've determined whether they're alive or not, because I am like pretty sure that both of these spiders are now dead, depending on what this is. Yes, they will have to make that other save. Just in case, they might be okay. And well,
So
one of them,
they both passed one and then
one and
failed the other
failed
one.
the other. Yeah. So 3 and then half of that. So okay. I mean, to cut a long story short, that one is definitely dead, and that one is.
Interesting. The one that's still alive is the one that's already taken damage.
That's true. That's because that one was also injured. This one was fresh as a daisy until you stabbed it.
I clamped on it.
Or you
I got it with the clamps.
you clamped it, yeah. Uh
So how much damage was that total? Sorry.
oh, it's half of 13 and then nothing else for you. So
Sure.
just half of 13. So
Okay.
rounded down, it's like you take 6 damage.
Cool.
And this one I believe dies as well. It was close, but it dies, sadly, for
Oh,
me. But not for yous. For yous is a great time. Then it's time for the other goblins to do their things. These two don't really have any ranged attacks and don't want to really jump on the ground because then they won't be able to get to any of the spiders. Yeah, the ones Lawrence trained kind of can't do anything, so they're just gonna give the Scorpion the help action. Twice. So for 2 attacks, you have advantage.
sweet.
And the cleric ones. One is going to cast Healing Word
On the unconscious one.
on the unconscious one. They are up, and they are on D4 plus this. 7 maximum power. He's almost no longer bloodied now. And then they don't have a ranged attack that is magic, so can't really do anything else. But the other one can do stuff. Yeah, they can do stuff.
I believe in them.
Let's have that one roll a wisdom save. Maybe they'll get lucky. Not you. Wisdom. Ooh, nice.
Who's making that save?
Not you, or anything relating to you, really.
Anything that's allied to me within 10 feet of me?
Nope.
Okay.
No, at the cap, is
It's
that is it this thing?
It's an enemy, yeah. It's an enemy stand user, and he takes 7 of the damn.
Well, fuck that specific guy.
Owie. And then it is the one cult trained who also doesn't have any ranged attacks. So Goblin, Scorpion, you have 3 advantage attacks if you want them.
Sweet.
And yeah, the last Goblin is gonna basically also help the Scorpion out.
Can't
Then it
use
is
4. I can only use 3.
in that case, they'll take the dodge action. Actually, no. They will ready an action to attack something if it comes within 5 feet of the Scorpion. Then it's this Speed Ray's turn, which will crawl around here, and we'll try and take a bite out of our good old friend Colt.
That's a miss.
Then it does nothing. Then it's this thing, which will try and take a bite out of our good old friend Colt.
Ouch. Yep.
Crit.
Oh no, it's not deja vu.
Can you make a con save?
ETH. It's con. I don't know why it's rolling with advantage or disadvantage either, because it just doesn't give us the option.
You pass. You take half the poison damage, which means you take 5 plus 7 plus 14 additional poison damage. So
21.
You take 21 damage in total as it bites you. And bye, have a beautiful time. Rat, who is an extremely difficult terrain.
Nah, Rat is on the back of, well, 2 people. Rat
This is true.
activates Swordy spell, then holds action for if anything comes in range.
Got it. Then it's this boy, who I don't think can get to you. No. So is just gonna go to. He's gonna inch forward a bit. Not get too close to you. I guess we'll stand there. And that'll be his turn. As this boy is gonna run here, is gonna try and do some webbing at the big old boy down in the center, the Scorpion. Does an 18 hit the Scorpion?
Yes, the AC of the Scorpion is 15.
Cool. The Scorpion is now restrained. On your turn, you can make a strength check to try and escape.
Sure.
It's now Snax's turn.
Snacks help Croc. Full turn complete.
I'm not gonna move anywhere, just gonna help Croc. Got it.
Croc was using his movement since he's
Oh,
riding
okay.
him. Because I think that's how that works.
Back
Is
to
how
the
that works.
top of the round. Colt. There's a spider in front of you.
Yep. Gonna kick shit out of it. 17. Extra attack. Is it still
Yeah.
standing?
I mean, yes.
Oh,
It's
bloody hell.
it's an undamaged spider. It's
do
not
I-
looking particularly great, but it's there.
I'll burn one key point and use regular flurry of blows.
You miss,
5.
and then you hit it, and perfectly kill it.
Nice.
Is that your turn?
That's all I can do. Well, it's not all I can do, but the stuff I can do, I don't want to burn up yet.
Oh. Hey. Colt.
Yes.
Do you wanna? Does a 16 hit?
It does not.
Dang. Well, that's that webbing attack on. Crockaboy.
I'm in an awkward position here, 'cause I know what I'm doing, but do I go for the thing that gets the big fad or the thing that gets all the spiders? Sure, all the spiders it is. Throws a grenade right here.
Christmas grenade?
Yeah,
Or is
well, of
oh.
course.
What's the
It's-
radius on that again?
It's not a regular grenade. It's a.
If that gets
Christmas.
me, I will fucking kill you.
I don't think.
Mm.
I think the radius is 20. That's why I said there.
How many Christmas grenades do you have left?
A fair few. Give me a second. 9.
Cool. Notes. Everything needs to make me a
Come on, I could knock out 5 things potentially.
wisdom saving throw.
How wise are the spider caps?
Wisdom. Relatively wise. It does. Where did you say? Sorry, I was busy looking at notes while you were like picking an area.
2 seconds. Yeah, here.
There, right?
There. So the two phasey boys are gonna have to do stuff.
Yeah, I basically dropped it so that those 5 get hit.
Wisdom. Ooh, okay. Interesting.
Don't forget there's a spider hidden here as well, Joseph.
Yes, you are correct. Wisdom. You dropped it here, right?
No, here. The one
Oh,
above.
There, got it. Conveniently, your party members are out of the blast radius.
That was the plan.
Yeah. For once, the Christmas grenade doesn't blow up in my face.
Why don't you do a wisdom save just to see if you would have failed?
No, fuck you.
Ooh, now I get to roll the special thing. Does it happen? Does the special happen? Ooh.
Everyone likes special.
It could be very good. Or it could be just sort of meh. Ooh, very special. So, like, I'm gonna be honest. It was not his day, and it was not his day either, or this spider's day.
Nice.
As you got the most dangerous effect.
Danger.
Yeah. So
Danger. High voltage.
basically they explode into trees.
Well,
Like
very
cri-
glad I wasn't
like,
there.
Like fully decorated Christmas trees.
Ah, it's beautiful.
Are they lit up?
Imagine if you turned
They
me into
are.
a
They are
fully decorated
anything
Christmas
that-
tree.
They are
anything that-
magically lit up.
anything next to them, like their mates, everyone who doesn't have like dark vision and stuff would be able to see.
Well, the reason people can't see is because of fog. But yes, it is now light in here. Well done, Croc. You turned many things into Christmas trees.
He's gonna waste all of these grenades because he hates spiders.
Is that your turn?
Croc will also bonus action Holy Weapon. Probably never gonna use it, but why not? And that. Oh wait, no. There's also the thing called moving. Crawl along the wall.
You are in extremely difficult terrain, so your movement is...
Is the wall difficult terrain?
The wall is yes, the wall is just difficult terrain. The floor is extremely difficult terrain.
So yeah, you'd basically move to there.
Cool. Then it is... Steve, it's your go.
I will. Do any of the goblins look unconscious or close to being unconscious?
One of them looks mildly injured. Well, he looks bloodied, but only by just. He's been seen to by a cleric.
Oh, so he's being healed by a cleric. I will give myself 17 points of lay on hands.
Cool. Can do anything else? With your like quarter of your regular movement speed?
What was
and they're gonna cut.
So I've got like.
You have like 5 foot of movement effectively.
I am not going to move anyway.
I'll be nice and round it up to 10 because it's technically like 7.5 feet of movement.
I cannot move anywhere that's meaningful.
Cool. That your turn?
Yes.
Big Scorpion, it is now your move. You are in extremely difficult terrain.
I'm also covered in webbing, right?
You are covered in webbing
so
as
I have
well.
To make a strength check to get over, or is it strength save?
It is a strength check, yes.
Sure.
If you wish to escape the webbing. You easily break out of the webbing.
Cool. So extremely difficult terrain. So I'm at quarter of my movement.
This is accurate.
So I will move. 5, 10 up to here.
You are you are still just inside of the extremely difficult terrain.
And I had to use my action for the strength check, right? So I've got nothing else I can really do.
Yeah. So the goblins on your back have gotten slightly more vision. Stupid Roll20 not revealing things when I want it to reveal. That's still hiding. I've clicked the reveal button so many times.
No, as you said to me on Wednesday, obviously it's your problem. It's not Roll20.
like 3 times and it refused to reveal. Anyway, is that your turn? Go pony.
Yeah, no, I can't do anything else unless like.
Cool.
You let me use an action to double move despite having already used my action to break out. Then yeah, I got nothing. That's not an effect of having been helped 3 times, right? Is it? I can like move a little bit further to get out of the difficult terrain for next turn.
Not really.
God damn it.
I guess the goblins could, instead of doing that, like get off the back and push.
Yeah.
Ooh. This could be interesting. Hmm. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Hey!
Good looking.
Can you make me an intelligence saving throw real quick?
Anyone in particular?
I believe that was Croc.
Yeah, Croc, can you
Aye.
make me an intelligence save?
I did not hear the word croc at all. Sorry.
Yeah,
Alright.
you broke up a little bit.
Nah, yeah, fair.
Intelligence. Ooh, -1.
I benefit from I benefit from being able to hear him next door. So
Ba, 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 ba. In that case, you
die.
I believe you were just about high enough. Which means you only take 8 damage. You
Oh,
take
good.
you don't take half of 8, you take 8. And you almost feel like you get really stupid, but luckily are okay.
I'm already quite stupid.
You feel like you would have been even stupider. But resisted. It's all good. Goblino's turns. Yeah, go ahead. All the goblins like that were giving you the like help action are gonna get out and try and push. Uh, to try and like inch you forwards a bit.
You could be forward another 5 feet to get out of that terrain.
Yeah. I'll say that they managed to push you like just so that you're no longer in the extremely difficult terrain. All the ones that were just like basically unable to do anything.
Sweet.
And then the druids are going to do some of their cool stuff. Do any look particularly hurt?
Uh,
I'm a bit hurt.
I'm a bit
Like,
hurt as well.
the scorpion is bloodied, but like it's the scorpion, so no need to heal that.
Cool. Issue is most of their healing is like not ranged.
I have heal. I have healing.
Yeah, but like they can't really get to anyone else is the problem. So they're just kind of going to heal the scorpion because why not? Scorpion
Yes.
as the only thing in range, you heal 16 hit points.
Where
As
are these?
they are all on the scorpion's back.
Oh,
I am no longer bloodied.
And then that's kind of the clerics might have something. Yeah, they'll just go ahead and make him make some. I think it's wisdom saves. Yeah, he's gonna make some wisdom saves. Oh, that's no good. We'll focus on the weaker dude. Wisdom. He takes a little bit of damage. Oh, no, that's not supposed to be 2. He takes 7 damage. He is pretty hurt. Then it's Rat-tat-tat's turn.
Rat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat.
Go Ratata! Is he a shiny Ratata?
He could be a shiny Rattata.
Will he shortly evolve into Raticate?
That's definitely a hit, and you definitely feel like that did a lot of damage. And
That
you
did a
think
lot
that's
more.
killed. I feel like that's killed him.
Yes,
Hello, other friend.
What's the rat's movement?
30, I think.
This is
No,
extreme.
it's not,
This
it's
is difficult
35.
terrain he's moving through.
Oh, right, I thought that was like back there.
Oh no,
No,
the
the entire thing is difficult
cave is
terrain.
webbed, but this area specifically is like extremely difficult terrain. And thus the whole area is difficult terrain.
So we could get to... No, you could get there, basically, yeah. So you could do that first movement.
Cool. Got a speed ray who is gonna run to... Yeah. Gonna do a bitey bite against the rat. Does a 19 hit the rat?
It does. Rat has shit AC.
Can the rat make a con save? The rat succeeds and only takes 22 damage in total.
Ah, is that all?
A 12 saves?
Well, yeah.
DC 11. It says on the text there, DC 11.
Doesn't say DC 11. And then,
Alright, yeah, I'm being sick. I'm being
Oof.
sick.
Snacks.
Wait, how much damage was that? 20 what?
You take 22.
22, thank you. Well, not thank you, but you know.
I did round down for that damage. Makes you feel any better.
Eh.
Go, snacks.
Hey, I just want to point out that you may have just, you just removed your spider from the initiative order.
Yeah.
Just point that out.
It's definitely been removed from the initiative order.
Okay, cool.
Snacks continue helping. Good boy.
Go, snacks. Go. Colt. You have essentially like basically 110 feet between you and your opponent because of the difficult terrain.
Yeah, because like he's looking around to where them phase spiders went and they're just fucking gone. I take it this is like a pillar and a wall, so that goes up to the ceiling.
It is indeed a big pillar.
How long did you say? 110?
It's basically 110. There's 55 feet in actuality, but it's all difficult terrain.
Yeah, the dash action is double your movement speed, is that correct, or am I wrong?
This is accurate, yes.
Right, so my movement speed's 55. In this difficult terrain, if I use the dash action, that's 55 feet of movement I get.
Mm-hmm.
I can totally make it to that druid guy in the background.
Yeah, you can dash right up to him.
I can dash, but because it's difficult terrain, I can only do 55, but I can step with the wind to double that again, and then I can action surge to attack.
You can just move there and then use your step of the wind, and then you can make a normal attack if you want.
Yeah,
You
that's
still
what I'm
have.
saying. Is that if I use a dash action, I'm only going to get to like here, and then I'm gonna have to use step of the wind to get the rest of the way.
Hang on, what's your movement?
55 because of unarmored movement.
Right. And
And
step of the wind is if you use your bonus action, you'll have your main action when you reach there. Then.
Yes.
So
No,
yeah.
because dash action is main action, and then step of the wind's bonus action. But I will also have my action surge because I haven't used that yet.
It's 65 feet because it's 10 foot to here, and then it's 55 feet further.
Yeah, but it's all difficult terrain.
Yeah,
so
I
half.
know. So instead of just being 110 feet, it's more like 120 or whatever.
No,
It's
it's more like 110 because it's just double 55.
yeah, but he's got to go an extra 10 feet in difficult terrain.
What?
No, Lawrence. I can move to there with my movement, and then it's 55 between me and this guy. If I use step of the wind, I can just bolt up to him.
Oh, right. I'm confusing things.
Oh
then.
no, it's only 45 feet to there.
Yeah, but I can't get there in one dash action. Is the point? I'm gonna have to use both of those things to make the entire distance.
You should
Aren't
be
I?
able. You should be able to. You should be able to make it there with one dash. If you
It's
step of the
difficult.
wind.
It's
Yeah.
difficult
'cause-
terrain though.
Yeah,
What's
but
your
you have
basic movement though?
your base movement speed. What's your base movement speed?
55.
So then, yes, you should be able to get there.
And
It's
then I
only
can't-
110 when he doubles the distance because it's dangerous terrain.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah.
That's
So
what I'm
your
getting at.
dash plus your step of the wind dash plus your movement is enough to get there because that's
Yes.
110.
Yeah. That's what I've been getting at. And then I can action surge to do an attack.
No, you can just do an attack and then
No,
you
you
can
can
action
just
surge
do
to
your normal
again,
attack and use an action surge to attack again.
Oh yeah, because I'm not.
because you don't have to
I'm
use
not
your
Basically-
action
dashing. Yeah,
to move.
sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry for some reason I got it into my head that I was using the dash action when I'm not.
Yeah, this is where we're trying to explain you out of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. I
Just
got muddled up.
make your. It's fine. It's fine. Just make your attack and your action surge attack if you want.
Does a 15 hit?
I think you have extra attack as well. Yeah, maybe.
I'm gonna need a yes or a no.
No, it does
Wait,
not.
what was that?
It does not hit. 15 does not hit this guy.
I'm fairly sure I'm the only like. Sorry.
17, on the other hand, is an entirely different story and does hit this guy.
Right. So stunning strike.
That's a con save.
And he is correct.
I'm fairly sure I'm like the only murder paladin that's like never actually murdered anything before.
Yeah, I don't think you've fought anything in combat yet. In the
Oh,
entire
no.
time we've-
I was literally a second ago just thinking, why is the DPS tank being the healer?
Because he can't get anywhere because it's difficult
I
terrain,
know,
right?
I know, but he could still just start trudging towards things, going, "You motherfucker," or something like that. Anyway, neither one of those pass.
Yeah, it's stunned. That's a stunned boy.
He's stunned.
Crocodilio.
Okay.
Can I use since he's stunned now? Can I use free action to just shout to Kato through the darkness and just say, "Hey Kato, do you want this guy alive or not?"
Scorpion noises.
Actually, yeah, fair point. No, Cold Storm? He would still shout that. He
You
has
just hear some
scorpion
chittering from
noises.
behind you.
He's just like, "I'll take that as a yes." So like, if at the start of my next turn, if I stun him again, I'll start dragging him towards people. Unless you guys are around us by then. Anyway, that's my turn. Go.
Rock, what you doing? Gonna
Little
try and get over there with all the difficult terrain.
Big little friend will use their movement in dash. Croc will do a stab. I really wanted to throw a grenade. Real bad. But
No, don't stab.
unless the monk wants to be grenaded.
No.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty good at saving throws, but he's seen what those grenades can do. I don't want to be an elf.
That's gonna hit. Assuming that is a 28 to hit.
Yeah. Oh wait,
Yeah.
I just
pain.
realised that I think I've done that wrong. Have I? Yeah, I have. I've put the 2d8 for the holy weapon on the attack modifier rather than the damage. So, that's
Oh, alright, alright, that makes sense. Why you had such a massive to hit.
yeah.
Um,
So that would be 18 to hit.
yes, you do hit, and I will add on that extra 10 damage.
Yeah. And then I'll do that in the background and fix it.
Cool. Is that your turn?
I think so. Let's
Cool.
just go with yes. Speedray.
Speedra's turn. Who is always on the initiative order, as are all of the phase spiders that are still on the map.
They're always
There
there.
are 2 still on the map. That one and the one that disappeared in front of me like 2 turns ago and has never reappeared.
Yeah, I was wondering where that went.
Or that one and the other one that disappeared last turn. I don't know
And
what.
so it's
Well, one of them
gonna
got turned into a tree.
it's gonna try and take a bite at Croc and presumably miss.
It does a miss.
Okay,
Fuck you,
Steve
spider.
boy, you're in extremely difficult terrain.
Not difficult.
You were kind and said my speed was 10 because it would have been like 7.5 or something.
Yeah.
In which case, I will dash to move. I will dash to move here.
Cool. I'd say you've just about escaped the zone of extremely difficult terrain. Is that your turn?
Well, I've used my action to dash to there, so yeah.
Got it. Scorpion.
If you need to make a saving throw, you now have a +3 whilst you're in 10 feet.
Not for long, I don't. Scorpione, Scorpione.
Scorpione.
Away, away, away. I'm gonna go into the phase spider because it's the only way I can't reach any further than that. And
Fair enough.
Attacking a phase spider, do I still have advantage?
No, because they all stopped helping to push.
Okay. Thank you for letting me know. So claw attack 1, claw attack 2,
Miss.
sting attack.
Actually, no. The 13 does hit. I just checked its AC. All of those hit.
Okay.
Trash AC.
Claw 1 for 7 damage because it was not the crit. Claw
Got
2
it.
for 8 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And sting for 3 damage, and you need to make me a Constitution saving throw. Which fails, so you take 25 poison damage.
Stab.
And dead-ass spider.
Yee.
Now it is paralyzed goblins who will try and do stuff.
Come on, goblins, you can do it. We believe in you.
I'm glad somebody does.
Who believes in his goblin student?
They're gonna use their last spell slot to ice knife. Go. And then again. And then they'll Colt and also Snack or Snacks, can you both make dexterity saving throws?
No.
Come on, proficiency.
Or prepare to take the
26.
wrath of 14, or if you pass half that damage.
Well, I've got evasion, so that's 26 that I assume passes. I also take no damage due to evasion.
Does 17
Uh,
pass?
Yes.
Yay, they take
These
0
are-
damage.
Incredibly low level casters. He looks a bit more injured. Where's your boy? There's your boy. There's his character sheet. Uh, uh, cool. And then they need to do the extra 2 damage. Nice. Now it is this guy's turn. Who is going to try and attack Colt? Does a
Well,
19
that
hit?
just hits, yeah.
Make a con save. You fail. You take
2 as well. Why couldn't it be
20
in that one?
You take 23 damage. And are you reduced to 0?
Nah, I've still got some left.
Cool.
Still got a bit left, not a lot. Colt's looking a bit battered up and a bit worn out right now. After these 2 spider bites. The poison's taking effect.
Mm.
Not great. Not great.
Rat-tat-tat.
He will do something that is beyond the reckoning of mortals that I had to do a load of fucking research on because no one uses this. He will move 10 feet to here and then he will jump.
Holy shit.
It-
Jumping mechanics.
Jumping is so garbage.
Like jumping, probably the least thought out rule next to falling in this game.
There you go. That is what he managed to do. Because if you take 10 foot of movement, you can jump up to your strength, which is 15. So that's it.
Nice.
I really wish jumping was like not just the most garbage thing ever.
Yeah, I kind of
Right.
wish that as well. Like, it adds so much flavour to combat encounters.
In that case, this guy is gonna stab at the scorp or try and bite one of the goblins. Actually, he's gonna try and go for one of the goblins.
What a dick.
He misses.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
does.
Next, it just helps.
No, Snacks can actually make an attack.
Nanny.
It's not gonna do much, but come on.
It's something.
Snacks!
Nom, nom.
Snack. Roll your damage.
Yee!
4 nom nom damage.
Yo. Oh,
Yeah.
he's beautiful. There you go. He's taking some damage.
Yeah. Let's ignore the second number. Yay!
Colt, it's your move.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Round-
move.
he rounds on the spider that bit him, did a load of damage. Ow, what the hell? And starts wailing into it. Or trying to. Does I take it a 13 doesn't hit.
It does.
It does hit. Yay!
Yeah,
does.
they have an AC of 13.
Yay!
That's in fact their AC.
They are not.
How's it looking?
Still up, but bloodied.
Out comes the lightning.
It's still alive, and now it's dead now. That's all. Oh wait, no, the 10 misses, so it's still alive.
What 10? That's damage. Oh, what the hell?
The 10 to hit.
Remember,
misses.
you have plus D4.
Yes, I shall add that.
Oh, it's
Ooh,
all tense
no,
now.
only will I add the D4. I'll add the D4. Just in case this D4 comes out. Shit, I have a thing that I haven't used yet.
Oh, you
13.
hit anyway, it's fine.
Mm,
Nice.
Well,
okay.
that
I
doesn't
am-
make a difference to what I just realised. One,
Uh,
I was in range to hit that with the rat. Two, I just realised Shadowblade has a ranged version. Oops.
I am also going to action surge to biff the druid with the quarterstaff one-handed, like just he's pulverized that spider, and then he sees the druid start to get like up all groggily, just puts his quarterstaff on the puts his one hand on the very end of his quarterstaff and just swings down with it for a stunning strike.
Now, haven't you already
bottom on the
flurry of
noggin.
blows?
It's action surge, so it counts as a normal action.
Yep.
Oh, fair enough. So you're gonna try and whack the druid. Try and whack the druid.
That's a stunning strike. He gets con save.
He does get a con save. Go, you constitutional boy. 6.
That's fail. He's knocked out again.
Croc.
Second attack, right?
I'm able to use.
Oh yeah, sorry, go for it.
I know, I'm kind of trying to go non-lethal because he wants to drag him up to the scorpion and say, "If you want him alive, snap your claws."
D-
Can I
You
do that
gon-
as a movement?
Not really. You'd have to like grapple him. You can attack him again if you want.
If he was knocked out, yes. If he's not knocked out, technically no. Even stunned.
Okay, I shall just do the same, but I want to make a point at subdue to unconscious.
Yeah, it's you can deal non-lethal damage if you want.
Yes, that's 8.
Cool. He's still up.
Oh, that means he's
Croc.
dying then.
Croc, your move.
Also, I just remembered again, I should be using Booming Blade on these. Sure. I will do a stabble.
A stabile.
Does my stabble hit?
Yes, because it does 15 plus 6.
Cool. That's the Booming Blade. That's the damage.
That
Ignore that first
seems to be okay. I think the only person who technically sees this is the scorpion.
Do I blow him up?
No, what actually happens is you strike him. You strike with a killing blow, and the scorpion notices that like all the spidery bits kind of just like fall off of him. And it reveals the corpse of your master. Scorpion, you notice that little plants are beginning to bloom around his corpse.
So
and
the
the spidery
spiders are
bit-
the villains.
The spidery bits begin to sort of dissolve around him.
So you freed him from whatever was going on.
And there's technically just a big spider there still.
I mean, I'm gonna kill it on my turn if I can get that far, or maybe Steve can kill it on his turn if he can get near it.
I mean,
So
it's right
Croc-
next to you.
Are you good, Croc? Is that your turn, Croc?
Yeah, Croc is good. And this fierce spider is like, okay, guys, I know this looks bad.
Steve,
Steve.
can you get to it?
Steve, it's your turn. You're no longer in extremely difficult terrain. You're now just in regular difficult terrain.
Go kill that spider. You can do it. Kill something.
15 feet up to the spider. Joseph, check general trap.
You can do it. I believe you can kill something for once in your life.
As Axolotl, Rosa Red, Violet's Blue. I forgot about Rem. What about you? Okay.
Very relevant.
I know, most relevant. I will two-hand this.
Uh-huh.
I will also. I will smite this with a second level spell. Actually, no,
Okay.
yeah.
You
So that's
3d8, right?
It's 2d8, yeah.
It's 3d8 because he's doing it at level.
Oh, yeah. It's 3d8
So
because it's level 2.
3d8. Come on.
D10 for the two-handed longsword. For 10.
That's already been rolled.
That's the
Yeah,
9.
you've already rolled
That's
that,
the
man.
9.
Oh yeah.
Just roll your
3d8.
d8s.
It's just roll 3d8.
15. So a total of 24 damage on my first.
Cool. He's still up.
Yes.
Second.
Second attack, mate.
Do
Yeah.
it.
Come on, leave it on 1 health.
He's still up.
I will smite again
Okay. Roll
Sure.
your d8.
at first level.
Uh-huh.
Cool.
So 2d8.
I mean,
So 2d8. 14 additional damage for a total of 19.
well done. The phase spider dies.
Oh my god, the murderer killed something.
This might be the first time your god has been pleased with you in this entire game.
Probably yes.
Oh, he's got such a murder boner.
You then hear Steve shout, "That's two things."
I think your mic peaked.
Yeah, it really did. We got death spiders.
Death to face spiders. Yes, good boy.
Yeah, that's peak Steve right there. Steve just
No.
leave.
Nice. Well, the combat is over. Upon the druid dying, you notice that all the fog sort of begins to clear.
I will scuttle over to the corpse of my former mentor.
Scorpion.
Yes.
In your head, you get a message. Well done. Take some time to recover, and then head north to remove the unnatural blight.
Don't listen
I
to him.
I turn back into my goblin form, letting my other fellow goblins down gently.
Mm-hmm.
I tell everyone about this thing I have been hearing from the planet that, as far as I'm assuming, that says that we have to rest somewhere and then head north to destroy an unnatural blight on the world. And I'm gonna carry out the corpse of my master to bury him somewhere not as spidery.
Fair enough. You notice as you carry him out of the cave begins to essentially it blooms with odd mushrooms and stuff.
Mhm.
And various forms of just life.
Do I feel like this is a say that we should rest here, or that this is still spider caves? We should probably not be resting in this area.
Give me a nature check.
You couldn't have said survival, could you?
Oh, wise natural druid.
You couldn't have said survival, which is actually the nature skill.
Nature.
Nature's like book learning and shit, not
Nature.
Really.
Yeah, nature shouldn't be like an int book learning thing.
I will roll it again. It wasn't much better, but I do have D4s. I do have a D4.
D4.
Wait. No, you have 2.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Jesus.
Oh well. You know nothing.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. You don't know.
When
And
Wolf
I'll
went,
cast guidance on you as well.
Okay, sorry.
Another
the last-
D4.
Okay, the last D4 makes it a 13.
You vaguely think that this cave will probably be spider free now.
Oh, okay. My 21 for deciding whether we should camp here or go find a different camping space was survival.
You think it would be relatively alright to set up camp here? Like, seems pretty nice.
Okay.
Well defended.
we
Got a lot of
will
goblins.
we will find a space to set up camp here, and I will rest for then heading off to the destroy the unnatural blight, as I've told everybody, unless they don't want to go destroy the unnatural blight. At which point, that's how things could work out.
If you listen further, the voice will send you a few more messages. It tells you there's an unnatural blight in the north that needs purged. You've got to teach. There's a disrespectful village to the west. Solve those two problems, and an even greater evil shall be stopped.
Which do you think is most important, and which do you think is fastest to deal with? Because I want to do things in the optimal order for you, Earth. Space Australia.
Most important is north.
Okay.
The village is the fastest to solve, though.
But it can wait, whereas the other one is more important. Okay. Thanks, Space Australia, for letting me know.
You're welcome.
So, Space Australia says that we have to go north and stop this horrendous blight before it destroys everything, and then there's a village to the west of us now that we need to go and make respectful, because they're very disrespectful currently.
Sounds good.
Fair enough to me.
The planet says that one is less important, but and we can wait until we've dealt with the other one.
That's a later
It will
problem.
be easier.
Yeah, stopping a great blight sounds important.
So, Druid, can you give me a nature check?
No. You've
Do
seen
it.
that already.
Give it. I need
Nature's
another one.
not a druid stat, you know that, right?
Give me another nature check. Well done.
Are they within 10 feet of me when this happens?
It's not a saving throw.
Oh,
Ability
sorry.
check.
Right. I was just
I think that's how that works.
Druid,
Yeah,
you get an intensely strong feeling that you've heard of legends of this before, but sometimes a place can develop a consciousness.
Uh-huh.
There are various triggers for this, but you would guess that Space Australia has literally come to life in response to some horrific disturbance somewhere, and is seeking to it wants to restore the natural order in order to gain enough power to deal with certain problems.
Okay.
You don't know what it could be trying to deal with, but it's trying to deal with something. Because you would guess something incredibly opposed to nature has happened.
Mm-hmm.
That is what you know.
I'm sure it's
From
fine.
your guess of
I'm something horrible must have happened. The planet has come to life to defend itself, and it has found us as its champions.
Oh, that's worrying.
Yeah, it sounds like the planet's fucked, but we gotta try our best.
Sure, it makes sense.
Court says, "Well, I think it made a fine choice in us lot." Put you flexes one of his biceps and gives everyone a big smile.
And I think that's a good place to end it.
Sure.
In general.
No, next week's gonna be... Next week's gonna have more people.
Yeah.
We will all be playing individual members of our Goblin Corps.
Nice.
Yeah, one could be a goblin monk, one could be a goblin cleric, one could be a goblin murder hobo.
God, people who've never played before and you're introducing them via RU.
Yeah, oh, well...
I
You
mean,
know.
I don't know what's happening next week.
Can
Look,
you stop
look.
telling him what happens next week? He's really bad at keeping secrets.
He hasn't told me shit. Funnily enough, I was in last
Exactly.
week's session.
I know.
It's fine. You guys, again, I'd say you guys, like, 72%
fucking dead.
chance of saving
We're so
the planet.
fucking dead. We're so fucking dead.
You just have to deal with one thing.
One giant spider with lots of zombies and
It's
mind flayers.
one thing you need to deal
And-
with.
Is the
Just-
spider actually the thing we need to deal with? I think it's not the spider, technically.
You just need to deal with one thing.
Magical Trevor?
One tiny thing.
One
Magical
thing that
Trevor?
is one thing that is the size of fucking Liverpool
Look,
as
there's just,
a spider.
there's just one really unnatural thing that you have to kill.
Is it
And-
Magical Trevor?
Once that thing has been removed, good times will occur. The
So-
planet can save the day.
Sounds like bullshit to me.
I mean, technically, this is a monster in D&D lore. It does exist. It's like a...
What's the sentient planet?
No, like
Oh, do you mean the
sometimes...
thing that we have to kill?
No, definitely not the thing you guys have to kill. But the sentient planet, it's like a CR30 monster. Sometimes, like, a large area of land can just gain sentience in response to stuff happening, like a massive change, or
Yeah,
sometimes it's like long-standing tradition is maintained for enough time.
Oh.
But, like, it kind of... The triggers vary, but the magnitude kind of depends on them. So, like, if a really intensely bad thing happens, then it generally ends up more powerful. Or sometimes if, like, a tradition has stood the test of time for literally thousands of years, like, the land can sort of come to life in a way.
I thought it was very funny watching the religion battle happen for a bit there at the beginning.
It was great.
It's like, I'm Croc. Croc's like, I'm gonna indoctrinate people to my religion, and then it's
No,
like,
you're
no,
fucking
like,
not.
No.
Nah, T-Rex is
And
the
then-
only religion.
And then Steve-O, the murder paladin, is like, I'm gonna bring them to the cult of murder, and it's
And
like,
everyone is like, no.
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 Joseph.
Dinosaurs. Uh-huh.
Do we level up?
Go on. With
Yes!
training and, like, you resolved a big story point.
Sweet elemental wild shaping is.
I can ask
You-
God for help!
You can level up.
1 in 10
You
chance.
just have to defeat one blight. God, I don't know what you guys are so, like, worked up about.
I'm finally back above the HP I was before you stole my maximum hit points.
Bad things won't happen to you guys. I don't know what you think. I don't know if things gonna happen. It's not. It's all gonna be fine. You're gonna be great.
To help prevent bad things happening to me, because I'm getting an ASI, I'm gonna take the resilient feat.
Look,
Nice.
look. Great things will occur.
Divine
Next.
intervention.
I
I'm
now have
gonna-
elemental wild shapes. I need to go prepare my elemental wild shapes. Oh, yeah, I used mine.
Nothing
Great.
will go wrong.
I totally believe you. You would never set us wrong.
Classic.
God?
Well,
Can you hear me, God?
Roll your D100, see if it can hear you.
I did that last week and I actually hit the number. I'm so upset.
So I would like to say that I'm playing a cleric in another campaign. We're at level 10, and I like went. As soon as we hit level 10, I'm like, okay, God, I need your help with this problem. Rolled out a nat 1 on the D100. It was like, God was like, yeah, okay, what you need? I wasn't expecting this to work. I need to figure out how to word this.
I summon Bahamut.
It's like first time I've ever used this ability. Cool. Can you just show me who I need to go get rid of to make this go away? Yeah, sure, it's these people. Thanks, God.
Thanks, God. God is
that's
always your homie.
Cheers, buddy.
He always got
that's
your back.
that's the detective part of this game, God.
God has always got your back.
Hmm.
For the first time ever, Lawrence's God might actually care about him a little bit.
Finally, he is no longer the pale son. He has murdered.
One
So-
spider.
So, should I go for either an ASI/feat or the 7th level ability for paladins, which is the fear aura thing?
It's. I don't know. I think the
What kind of feat you want to take if you're going down the feat route?
I'm so happy. I just checked.
like if you want a great weapon, master up your feet route with like a bigger sword, then sure, that seems great. If you want an ASI to improve your stats, seems alright. Depends how good you think the aura is going to be. I think you've kind of already maxed out your paladin, to be honest.
Well, it's the aura of conquest.
Is it the aura of conquest?
Ha 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 ha.
See, if you'd said that, I would have given you DM inspiration.
So
Well, you the
Look. If it's a casual JoJo's reference, it gets DM inspiration. If it's like a
Casual.
pandering JoJo's reference, then it doesn't. That's how it works.
upside, I just did a check. Divine intervention could be any cleric spell. I just looked at what they get. Come forth, Tiamat. Please help.
So
1 in 10 chance.
Joseph,
Yes.
I've been listening to a podcast called Jeff's Bizarre Adventure,
Uh-huh.
which is like the YouTuber Super Eye Patch Wolf and a bunch of the people from Giant Bomb, watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure through from the first episode with a person with one of them who has never seen JoJo's before and one of them who has never watched an anime before.
Nice.
And
That is the
taking-
perfect introduction, of course.
And he's like,
What is
taking-
anime for JoJo?
Yeah, and so they're watching through JoJo's, and like it is very fun listening to the reactions of like two people who've not experienced anything JoJo before to like how mental JoJo is right off the bat, and the guy and like and Super Eye Patch Wolf had to be like, you've not seen anything yet. This is tame. You've not seen anything yet. This is tame. Don't worry about it. Like we're still going up on the roller coaster at this point. They're like, what? How can it get crazier at the moment? Than like flying Jack the Ripper vampire on like weird knife helicopters.
Yes. It's the true way to start out anime.
It's amazing seeing normies get like familiarized with anime and just watching their minds just implode.
It's
I
so
have to go
funny.
get chocolate from downstairs. I'll be back in a second.
Okay, I'm gonna end
It's
the
so
stream
funny.
here.
It's so funny listening to Jeff Grubb be like,